This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Joe Longo.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Good Neighbor Podcast Live. Are you in need of a holistic health coach? Well, one might be closer than you realize. And today I have the pleasure of introducing Jaclyn Einfeldt of the Deserted Forest Apothecary. Thank you so much for being here with me today, Jaclyn. How are you?
I'm doing great, Joe. Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
I'm excited to be here and to chat with you. Can you really quickly tell me about your business, what it is that you do?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Deserted Forest Apothecary actually started as a tea company. So we make all organic, herbal, loose leaf tea blends. All of our teas have some sort of wellness aspect to them. When you're working with herbs, really everything you do is going to benefit the body in some way. So we've been doing that for a few years now. And we've decided to expand into health coaching as well. So with working with the tea, we were doing custom tea blends for a long time for people. And we decided that more, like one-on-one approach would be the most supportive way to help people with any sort of chronic health condition, anything that they're looking to support their body naturally.
That's wonderful. So how did you get into, first the tea and then into the coaching?
Yeah, so they really went hand in hand. When I was younger, I was actually diagnosed with a chronic illness. So I tried all the things that they recommended. I ended up working for a company called Teavana, if anybody remembers Teavana. They were a big tea company back in the day. And I worked for a really wonderful woman who just started teaching me all about the health benefits behind tea. And I started to actually see improvements in my health. So it kind of just opened this big rabbit hole for me that I fell down and just started falling in love with herbs, herbal medicine, herbal remedies. And then fast forward like 10 years, I ended up back in school for holistic nutrition. And now I just pair the two together. And I think that they make a really wonderful pair.
That is wonderful. And it does sound like a wonderful pair as well. What are some of the myths or misconceptions that you may find in this space that you work in?
Yeah, I think like one of the number one things I hear is that I don't like tea. And my response to that is you just haven't found good tea yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. That's so true. I can definitely say that I was one of those people that was like, I don't like tea.
Yeah.
And then I had some good tea and I'm like, oh, it's actually
Right?
not. It's actually not that bad. It's pretty yummy. So in every business, marketing is at the heart of it. What are you doing to attract your target market and your client, and how are you getting them the tea and the coaching that they need?
Yeah, great question. That is at the heart of everything, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So I really like to get out face to face with the people. Being able to talk to people, have them sample and try the teas seems like the best way to really show people that, hey, tea is better than you think.
Mm-hmm.
So we do a lot of farmers markets. We do different pop-up events, festivals, music festivals, really anything that we can get out into the community and actually talk with and work with people one-on-one.
That's wonderful. Have you ever thought about having your own podcast talking about tea and all of the benefits of tea?
I have considered it. I love podcasts. I love YouTube so much that I would definitely love to have some sort of network or channel there eventually. It's just one of the many to-do list items. We'll get there.
Yeah, that's awesome. So outside of work and coaching and the tea, what are you doing for fun?
I love to do anything outdoors, anything that gets my hands and feet in the earth. We go hiking. I love to take my dog out in the park. We like to go camping, kayaking, gardening, literally anything in the dirt.
Mm-hmm. I love that. With so many people that I talk to here, one of the first things they always say is outside,
Yeah.
anything outside. And I love it. I love it as well. One of the benefits of where we live. If you can, could you tell all of our listeners one thing that they should remember about you and your company?
Oh, yeah. I would like people to know that they can heal. Healing is possible. And you just need a little bit of support on your side. And that's where I come in.
100%. That support is really so beneficial to have someone in our corner to push us through. How can our listeners learn more about you and your company? Where can they find you?
Yeah, so my website is the best place to go. That's where we have all of our teas available, the health coaching information, and I also share a lot of like online educational resources to learn more about healing on your own. So that's thedesertedforest.com. You can also find me on social media. That's all at The Deserted Forest. And then if you're local, which you most likely are, we're at a bunch of different pop-ups around. So just keep your eyes out and you'll see us.
That is so wonderful. And from everyone here at the Good Neighbor podcast, I really appreciate you being on the show, Jaclyn. We wish you all of the success moving forward in the future. And hopefully we'll be able to see you out there at one of those pop-ups really soon.
Awesome, Joe. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpnepa.com. That's gnpnepa.com. Or call 570-908-4334.